on the internet. However, its provisions are so vague that they are liable to be misused as it's clear from recent incidents. The section seeks to punish individuals with imprisonment for the following offense: sending any information which is grossly offensive or has menacing character, sending information known to be false or causing annoyance, anger, or inconvenience, etc. Persistently making use of a computer or a communications device to cause annoyance or inconvenience. It is quite clear that all the above provisions are quite vague and broad. Annoyance and anger are subjective questions which will vary with individuals. Article 19(1)(a). Our Constitution provides the citizen of India with the freedom of speech and expression. Clause 2 of the article restricts the freedom in the interest of sovereignty and integrity of India, security of the state, friendly relation with the foreign state, freedom of speech and expression. Clause 2 of the article restricts the freedom in the interest of sovereignty. Clause 2. Integrity of Indian security. Security of the state, friendly relation with the foreign state, public order of decency and morality, and to prevent a contempt of court. Prevent contempt of court. Provision in the section 66. Provision in the section 66 restrict the freedom of speech without clearly falling under any of the exceptions mentioned in Article 19. Freedom of speech without clearly falling under any of the exceptions. The assurance given by the government that the section will be applied in a reasonable manner. Arrest will not be made without the permission of an official not below the rank of inspectors. Prevent grossly offensive material from circulating freely on the internet. However, provisions are so vague that they are liable to be misused, as is clear from recent incidents. The section seeks to punish individuals with imprisonment for the following offense. Section 6 to punish individuals. Imprisonment for the following offense. Sending any information which is grossly save countries देश को बचाओ इलेक्शन लड़ो. सुप्रीम कोर्ट इंडिया keeps a check arbitrarily. सब्सक्राइब करो, शेयर करो, लोगों के पास पहुंचो. Every 50 lakhs new jobs every year. 7 lakhs villages contest elections. यूपीएससी पढ़ने के साथ साथ contest election 50 rupees. देश को बचाओ, नौकरी करो, गाड़ी लाखों लाख रुपये सब मिलेगा. जिला परिषद एमपी एमएलए भारत में सब वार्ड मेंबर काउंसिलर सब 50 रुपये में नॉमिनेशन करो. बहुत पैसा आएगा. पढ़ाई के अच्छा किताब खरीदोगे. एसएससी बच्चे सब नॉमिनेशन करो. नॉमिनेशन फाइल 50 rupees and change destiny. The Court of India keeps check and arbitrary power of the parliament. हे सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अगर क्या करेंगे? Supreme Court of India through judicial review, the doctrine of basic feature has evolved a system of keeping a check on the arbitrary power of the parliament to amend the constitution. Supreme Court of India through judicial review, the doctrine of a basic feature has evolved a system keeping a check on arbitrary power of a parliament arbitrary power of parliament to amend the constitutions. The origin of this intervention lay in concern for preservation of the integrity of the constitution from the arbitrary and undemocratic amendments of parliament. Supreme Court of India through judicial review, doctrinal basic feature has evolved a system. Take an arbitrary power of the parliament to amend the constitution. The origin of this intervention lay in the concern for preservation of the integrity of the constitution. This intervention from the arbitrary and undemocratic amendments of parliament. चलो यूपीएससी एस्पिरेशंस अभी पार्लियामेंट विधानसभा सरपंच भारत में 4 लाख सरपंच 50,000 जिला परिषद तनख्वाह सैलरी पेंशन सब है गाड़ी नाली बत्ती गाड़ी ड्राइवर सब मिलेगा नॉमिनेशन करो चुनाव लड़ो नॉमिनेशन करो गरीब किसान नौजवान स्टूडेंट्स यूपीएससी स्टूडेंट्स until the Supreme Court decision in Goloknath case there is no limitations on the power parliament to amend any part of the constitutions no limitation on the power constitutions but but actually in the basic features in different judgments judges believe that the parliament is allowed unlimited power of to amend to constitutions. Parliament is allowed to unlimited power to amend constitution. There is a danger. There is a democratic governmental could be converted into dictatorships. The secular states should be converted into theocratic states. Anything will happens. Save countries contest elections with the पढ़ाई का साथ साथ चुनाव लड़ो 50 रुपीज में काउंसिलर इलेक्शंस भारत में हजार सिटी है टाउन है म्यूनिसिपैलिटी 20-30 हजार so contest elections and save country smart city corporator Supreme Court so have a definition of the basic feature until the Supreme Court decision in Goloknath case but position was reversed and fundamental rights were held as transcendental and immunity parliament could not amend the constitution even though a constitution amendment act passed under the Article 368 Kesananda Bharati case another change was made. Now the court said that parliament could amend any part of the constitution as long as it did not alter the basic feature of the constitution cannot change the basic feature of the constitution. Definition of the basic features of the constitution has not been given any specific features. Basic features. Unlimited power to amend the constitution. There is a danger of the danger. Distinction between departmental related to Parliament Standing Committee and Parliamentary Forums. Actually, there shall be Parliamentary Standing Committee of the House to be called the Standing Committee related to Minister Departments. Parliamentary Standing Committee. There are the present 24 departments related Parliamentary Standing Committees. Each of the Standing Committee consists of not more than 45 members, 30 members from the Lok Sabha, 15 Rajya Sabha. A minister is not eligible to be nominated to the committees. The term of office of the Standing Committee is 1 year. Their function are to consider the demand for grants of the concerned ministers or department before they are discussed and voted in the Lok Sabha. There are present 5 parliamentary forums. The first one on water conservation was constituted 2005. देश को बचाओ पढ़ाई का साथ साथ कंटेस्ट इलेक्शन चुनाव लड़ो एवरी सीट्स एवरी काउंसिलर वार्ड मेंबर सरपंच भारत में 4 लाख सरपंच 4 लाख समिति नॉमिनी तनख्वाह 10,000 और बहुत सारी करोड़ रुपया है पीसी एस्पिरेंट एसएससी एस्पिरेंट बैंकिंग एस्पिरेंट एवरी गवर्नमेंट जॉब एस्पिरेंट इंजीनियर डॉक्टर्स टीचिंग कंटेस्ट इलेक्शंस नौकरी सब बेचा जा रहा है Parliament forums don't interfere with the encroach upon the jurisdiction of the concerned departmental related standing committees. Members of these forum are nominated by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So, the function are considered the demand for grants of the concerned ministers or departments before they are discussed. Demand for grants of concerned ministers or departments before they are discussed and voted in the Lok Sabha. Discussed in the Lok Sabha. The term of office is standing committee is 1 year. Their function are to consider demand for grants of the concerned ministers or a department before they are discussed or voted in Lok Sabha. There are at present 5 parliamentary forums. The first one, water conservation, was constituted. Forums, standing committee, and forums. Apparently, forums don't interfere with the encroach upon the jurisdiction of the departmentally. Each forum, each forum consists of each forum consists of not more than 31 members. Forum. Standing committee 40 members, excluding the president and ex officio chairman, vice president, out of whom not more than 21 are from Lok Sabha and not more than 10. The purpose of constitution of parliamentary forum is to provide a platform, a member for interaction and discussion with the concerned ministers, expert and key official on critical issues. Result-oriented approach for spreading of the implementation process. Implementation process. The purpose of Constitutional Parliament forums is to provide a platform to the members for interaction and discussion with the concerned ministers, experts, and key officials on critical issues. Result-oriented approach for speeding up the implementation process. Green benches in our judiciary. Green benches.